Hey Bubbles. Hey Scrappy. Hey Ronnie. Hey Paw Sniffer. Y'all sit tight, I'll be right with you. Welcome to everybody else who's quiet and doesn't like talking in the chat. You're crazy. Hi Stacy. Hi Anna. Hi Alyssa. Who else? Who else is here being quiet? Hi Effie.
Damn, I wanted, she want me to fall in love, oh man, she done it. They wonder will he grind like, man, I'm starting to jog in the rap game, but yeah, I run it. Nobody love me like you does, cause your loving just way too damn good. Like the beat in the background from J Kutch. Hold up, let's not get it mixed up, but I want it all so bad. Young gentleman, hope my pants don't sag. Damn, I might crash, hope I got an airbag for these airheaded women living life so fast. Wait, but let me slow it down, I wonder how it all would sound if I was drowned. Pick me up, I'm falling down, your love's my air, I want it now. I want it now, I want it now.
higher than I've been before. You take me higher. It's not enough and now it's too late. The light, it starts to stray. Feels like the end of days. We power up into the sun and watch it all fade away. We power up into the sun and watch it all fade away.
Group that you can join in case notifications here are not going through. Hi Ashley, Beans, where you been? I miss you. Yeah, I will. Turn it down in a minute, thank you.
Higher than I've been before. You take me higher.
Okay, so I had to reinstall everything. Is that better? My computer has crashed 4 times in the past couple days. So OBS had to get reinstalled. All my drivers had to be reinstalled. Let me know if that sounds better. Okay. How you guys doing today? I just got back from walking and it's like 105 outside. I think that I got sunburned. So I'm still like cooling down. Good? Alright, good. Alright. The internet connection acts retarded during this. I'm sorry, because it's showing me actually that I don't have the best connection. Of course. Why, when I try to do something, would it actually work? Let me get my desk situated here. So I saw some new faces in chat that have never said hello before. I hope you guys subscribe to the channel like I was trying to say before. I realized that my music was up. If you would like to join my in-world group, because notifications here on YouTube do not always work, you can look me up. My name is Toxxic Rhiannyr in Second Life. The correct spelling is in the description below. And the name of the group is Toxxic Rhiannyr, so you can join that and you will receive notices when I go live on YouTube, and you don't have to depend on YouTube to do that. I don't want your cat. Hi Glitter, welcome to the channel. Nobody wants your cat, Paw Sniffer. All right, let's do some graphic design, shall we? If I don't get this shit done, this computer's gonna crash, and then I'm not gonna be getting anything done, you know? All right, let's get this turned on. Here we go. No one wants your crazy cat. Alright, so I'm still working on Lynx's stuff because I have not been able to the past couple days. So, and I keep looking at the wrong hard drive because I had to move hard drives completely to a new one. Not a new one, another one. We should just say that. It's not a new hard drive yet. Hopefully soon I will be able to get a brand new hard drive and all these problems will stop. So let's just do this. We're gonna use some pictures that he provided me for his vendor. I think we all decided that we liked those two out of the few that he sent me. The neighbor is not back yet, to my knowledge. She is still gone. I haven't heard her banging, and I just saw her brother a little while ago, but I do believe she is not in the house. So, nope, no news on her. Good, I hope that she's somewhere and they're helping her. And I know it sounds mean, but I hope she's gone for a while. Let's be honest. It's better for her mom. They took her to the hospital first, and then they took her to jail because she assaulted her mother. So she, yeah, I think they ended up putting her in jail. I mean, I doubt they kept her at the hospital. They probably just left. Yeah, you're crazy. Let's take you in. Yeah. For sure. Faux show. Yeah, and I think actually that's like, you know, that's a strong possibility if she gets out. Because she'll be mad, you know? When she comes back, she'll be pissed off that her mom put her in jail for that. So it's a strong possibility she could still try to, you know? Yeah, probably so. As long as she's not hurting herself or her mom, I don't really give a shit where she is. I'm just not really looking forward to her coming back. I don't know what kind of state she's gonna be in. It seemed like when she came back the last time, she was in good spirits. She seemed like she was in good spirits, but it did not take her very long to go crazy again. well, her mom told the police that she wasn't prescribed any meds when she came home. I mean, I don't know how much of that is true, but because they asked her what medication she's on, and they asked her what is she diagnosed with, and she was like, oh, she's just diagnosed bipolar. I looked at the cop and was like, it's more than bipolar, something else is wrong with her. Like, it's more than that, or it's like a severe case. It's not just bipolar. There is something else, either not been diagnosed, or it's not just bipolar. But the one cop that showed up that day, he pretty much knew the situation, because he was like, what happened this time? That's how he said it. What happened this time? So he must have been one of the ones that were called before. Yeah, because he's all like, what's wrong this time? I'm like, ruh-roh. He already knows the deal here. And he was not friendly to her either. He was just like, no, you are going to jail. I am taking you in. And she was like, no, you're not. I want my rights. And he's like, fine, I'll read your rights, but you're still going in. Sticky situation. It's a sticky situation. Alright. I'm gonna leave this fairly simple. And then I'm gonna go test it on my Flickr test page to make sure we can see all that. I kind of have a headache, man. Do not go outside when it's 100 degrees and spend any significant amount of time out there. I feel like crap, man. The sun will just drag it out of you. We've also been pretty busy this week because, like, I know a few of you have been trying to get a hold of me. Ken's son is in town, so I'm not just sitting here as much as I was before. We're gone during the day, and then by the time I get home, I'm just super freaking tired. We got our cable turned on, so I've been laying in front of the TV watching TV. I've been laying down on my bed. We got it like in the bedroom, and then we got it in the living room. So I've been taking full advantage of the TV. Like, I logged off of this crap last night early, and because I just was not going to be having it anymore. This stupid computer kept crashing, and I was just like, I'm done. I don't even fucking care at this point. So I turned it all off and just watched TV for the rest of the night. I had Aaliyah in here. We were watching American Ninja Warrior. Like, we watched that like a million times. There's like a channel that's all that comes on that channel is American Ninja Warrior over and over and over. So, and then I watched Wedding Crashers this morning. Yeah, so I've just been enjoying having TV back and not having to watch Netflix and not having to watch YouTube. I've just been laying in bed and vegging out quite a bit. So, haven't really been around that much. Alright, I'm gonna test upload this on another screen here, so I'm still here. I'm just on a different screen. Ooh, Jesus. Let's see. This is the test one, I think. I'm probably not gonna talk this whole time either because I don't really have a whole lot to say. And I have a lot of work to do. So I'll probably get quiet here in a minute and just let music play, and you guys are more than welcome to stick with me. My hopes was to get 3 orders done this weekend, and I'm just now starting, so we're already behind. We're already behind schedule. Okay, so this needs to come up a smidge. I've also been working, I've been working on my price list this past week as well. Yeah, I guess that looks okay. So if you guys follow me as far as the graphic design stuff is concerned, you might have noticed that the prices keep changing. It should be in its final form right now. I am thinking about possibly taking the bundles off the price list. I'm contemplating it because they're causing me a little bit of trouble right now. I do have a wait list. Well, not a waiting list. I'm currently booking for July. So if you're interested in placing an order, then go ahead and fill out the order form. And my assistant Kenzie will be with you to set up the order and schedule a consultation for July. But I don't have any spots for June. I'm completely booked for June. So there is a little, there's not a waiting list. I mean, I wouldn't call it a waiting list. I can't accept anything for June, so July is completely awesome. I was going to say awesome. It's completely open. No, they're not going to go up because I'm actually kind of, I don't know, man. They're not going to go up. They're fine with the price that they are now because they're base prices. It's base. It's the lowest prices for them. But I'm thinking about taking the packages out and maybe offering a discount per the amount of items somebody orders. The problem that I'm having with the packages is everybody is so different, and it's very, very, very hard for me to pick or to create a package that I think will fit most people, because most people are not the same. So even if Paw Sniffer's store that's your name. I'm just going to call you that from now on. Paw Sniffer. Paw Sniffer's store is not the same as Scrappy's store. You know what I'm saying? So they both have different needs and they both have different budgets. One's a newer store and one's an established store. So it's very hard for me to make a package that's going to benefit both of them, because their stores are so different. Yes, she's Paw Sniffer. She sniffs her cat's paws, and they smell like popcorn. That's her story, and she's sticking to it. So I do find that and that's what I've tried to do up until now. I've tried to create 2 packages that thank you, Bubbles. I've tried to create packages where it would accommodate stores as best as possible, but they don't. They don't. Like, there's something about it. There's something about the way I've done this that it doesn't, it doesn't always work for everybody. So, yeah, I don't want to charge by the hour either, because I work on some of these orders, I work like 15 to 20 hours, and it would turn out to be $1,000 USD, and I don't know anybody in Second Life that is willing to pay $1,000 USD. So I don't want to do hourly either. I think really ultimately what I would like to do is take the packages off, and then just quote everybody per project, and then if you order 5 pieces, I give you a certain discount. If you order 10 pieces, I give a certain discount, and so forth. Because that's really like that's the way that makes the most sense to me in my mind, and that way I'm not limiting anybody's store to only 5 pieces, or I'm not limiting anybody's store to only 10 pieces. You can order as much as you want, and however many pieces you order, then I give you a discount based on that. To me, that feels better than how I have it set up right now. But I can tell you this for 100%. I've talked to a lot of people about this. I've talked to people who have smaller stores. I have talked to people who have very, very successful stores. I've talked to people in the middle. And I have a lot of opinions in my head. I've made some mistakes since I came back from my mouth surgery. And I've listened to some people who maybe I should not have listened to. So right now I'm kind of in a state where I'm scared to touch the price list again. I don't want to lose anybody, and I don't want to ever make anybody feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing. It's just, it is a very hard balance to try to please people that have different needs. It's a hard balance. So I'm probably going to wait a little while and just see how my designer package go. But yeah, I am an artist, I know, but I can't listen to everybody. Everybody's got different opinions. What will work for you won't work for Scrappy. What works for Scrappy won't work for Tempy. You know what I'm saying? So I need a system that will try to accommodate any level store and not make somebody feel like I'm too expensive, they can never afford me, or have somebody who does have money and be like, oh, well, the only reason why she's charging me this is because she knows, you know, that my store is successful or whatever. I need to get like all of that shit to stop. Like, I just want somebody to look at the artwork and be like, cool, your prices are cool to me, let's go. Like, and I want this, this, and this, and they pretty much know what they're going to be getting right from the get-go, that there's no surprises. So that's kind of where I am right now. That's why I'm thinking about taking the packages out. And let me tell you one thing before I get totally off track. The reason why I created packages to begin with is because when I built my website, I wanted to call those orders something. I wanted them to have a title. So people always said, I want everything in the kitchen sink. So that's why the kitchen sink got created in the first place, just because I wanted that package to have a title. And then that package ended up getting a price. And then I decided that that price was too low for the types of orders that were coming to me. Guys, some of these orders have like 30 pieces to them. They're getting like really crazy. So I have to adjust where I'm seeing some pieces, some sections are lacking. And that's kind of where I am at this point. So, at this point I am kind of tired of the package deal because I feel like I'm limiting people. And I don't want to limit anybody. I don't want to limit myself. I don't want to put myself in a box, and I don't want to put my customers in a box. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this at this present time. But when I went in and I adjusted the prices, I created a second type of package. And I set it to 30,000 to start at 30,000 lindens. And it has the base 5 pieces of a kitchen sink. So that way, if your store has more needs than that package, you can still get the kitchen sink and go absolutely crazy with that if you want to. But this other package is just for stores that are maybe on a lower budget. Maybe they're just starting out and they don't need everything that the kitchen sink would offer. So I've tried to put them kind of separated, because what's starting to happen is the kitchen sink is getting really crazy as far as, and it's not a bad crazy to me, don't get me wrong. It's not a bad crazy. It's a good crazy, and I want to be able to accommodate those stores that are taking it to a crazy level. I want to be able to take care of all of their needs. So with that being said, that the prices have been adjusted to make that possible for myself, make it, you know, make it all work is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, Ashley, you're right. You're right. And that's what I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to fit as many needs as possible. I understand that I'm not going to be the correct fit for everybody, but I want to be a correct fit for the majority. Try to be a yes for as many people as I possibly can. So that's where I am right now. So if you're watching and you're listening and you've noticed that my price sheet is kind of up and down, you can still place an order. It does solely depend on what you're asking for. I can come up with prices based on your description, and I can tell you that projects are heavily influenced by what you're asking for. So even if the starting price on the price list says something starts off at, say it's a logo design, and you wanted a level 1 logo, but literally all you want me to do is write the name of your store in black and you want the background to be white, I'm not going to charge you 5,000 lindens for that probably. That's probably going to be cheaper. So you know what I'm saying? It depends on what you're asking for. But if you're asking for, you know, you want a wizard and a mountain and a rainbow and a unicorn and a school bus and kids and stars and farts and glitter and borders, you want all that stuff, you have to know that that's not going to be 5K. like I can't do all of that. So even the prices on the price list, they're a guideline to give you a ballpark of how much the artwork will cost. But it's not necessarily set so much in stone. It's a guideline. I can go lower or I can go higher. And I make that decision based on what you tell me you want. So, that's all I have to say about that. And I'm sorry that it kind of keeps going up and down. I'm trying to be as fair as I can and stay within a bracket that I'm comfortable with. But I am almost thinking that it might slightly change again. Just to... And it's probably... I'm probably going to get rid of those packages. Yeah. I think that's where I'm going to go. But it probably won't happen today. Probably won't happen tomorrow. I would like to get with, like, the people that I have signed up. I'm going to stop this music for a second. I want to get with the people that I have for consultation already in July. I'm going to see how they order. If they end up ordering designer bundles, then that lets me know that that package is actually okay. That there are people out there that package would actually work for. So, yeah, I'm just kind of winging this right now and just testing it with the prices. Actually, the prices are not bad. They're pretty much what they were before I adjusted them the first time. And when I made the mistake and listened to the wrong person, they're back to pretty much where they were before I went for mouth surgery. And except for the price change for the kitchen sink, and then I added that designer bundle, which took the same pricing as the kitchen sink. So really the only change right now on the current price sheet is that a bundle has been added. That's the only change. Everything else went back to the pricing that it was before. And to be honest with you, if you're thinking, like, I know what some people are thinking right now, but if you've placed an order in June and you're currently on the schedule, you were issued previous prices. So I only have 2 people right now that took those new prices. And what I'm probably going to end up doing, depending on how hard their actual artwork is that I'm going to adjust those people's orders to where maybe it'll be less that they owe at the end of the order. You know what I'm saying? If I don't actually keep the price sheet that I adjusted, then I will go back in, because I'm an honest person and I have a conscience. She's resting on my shoulder 24/7 telling me what I need to do. And if I feel like I've misquoted an order, I will tell you. But everybody who's ordered in June has been quoted previous pricing. So yeah, I can only think of 2 people right now that I have not even started on their order yet that got quoted prices from the new price sheet. Everybody else got quoted old. Because when I took their reservation, they were all looking at the first price list. And I was like, that's wrong. I can't change the price list. And then these people haven't even seen it. That their ballpark in their head is that first price sheet. So that's what we did. We ended up honoring the old price sheet for everybody who placed the order in June. So we'll see what those other 2 orders that I have in my head, what happens during their artwork. And if it just so happens that it's not that big of a deal, I will change their estimate for their end balance. Because I'm not an asshole. To the contrary belief, I'm not an asshole. I just feel like, in a way, if I took those packages off, I'll be so much freer. You know, like I won't be feeling, the only part that will suck, though, is my galleries on my website. What am I going to name them if I actually take it off? Because the whole reason why I created them in the first place is so my frickin' gallery could have a name. Because that matters, right? It matters if your gallery has a name. And I ended up taking some orders and making a designer bundle out of them. Because the designer bundle only has 5 pieces. So I went to some of the kitchen sinks and I took those 5 pieces and ended up making a designer bundle out of it and used that for the example page, the portfolio page. And it'll probably take me another day or so to actually go through and find true examples of a designer bundle. There are some. I just have to go through all of my folders and find them. Okay, so I need to find all his work so I can make him a preview sheet, and we're done with this one. Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm not even looking in the right place. There's his Facebook banner, there's his Flickr banner, and here is his Marketplace banner. So yeah, that's what's been on my mind, and I've kind of been distant, guys, because this kind of stuff weighs on me hardcore, and especially because I do have a lot of nice people that I work for, and some of them I have spoke to about all of this stuff, and I'm just like, you know, as a customer, give me your honest opinion, you know, but I've been kind of swayed in an uncomfortable way. And I don't even think she was trying to, the person I'm speaking about, she was just trying to help me. But I just don't think it'll work, and I think I acted too quickly. She got me pumped up, I'll tell you that. Got me totally pumped up, and I'm like, yeah, I can do this. And then I changed the prices and was like, I'm not happy, and I've freaking released I released the damn price sheet already, and now there's like 15 people on the price sheet, and I'm not fucking happy with the price sheet. Like, I was kicking myself in the ass. Like, I just opened the client list. I should have slept on it and then opened the client list, because when I woke up the next morning, I felt it in my gut. I was like, this is wrong. This is not right. I don't like it. This needs to be adjusted here. And when I logged in the morning, there was like 20 people on the price sheet. And I was like, oh, fuck. Take it offline. I was just kidding. I'm actually not happy with it right there. Like, yeah. And I did take it offline, and I put it back up again with the adjustments. And now I'm just kind of like, you know what? Maybe it's just time to take the fucking packages off and then offer a discount. And actually, to be kind, like, Just I'm kind of venting, so if I keep sounding like I'm going back and forth, but I'm trying to keep it like straight in my head. I don't know what I was gonna say. Wait a second, what was I gonna say? Oh, I want to start issuing invoices, and it's harder to issue an invoice with the package deal. And so if I took those off, I could issue my invoices, and it could actually be itemized, and it would actually show why certain pieces of artwork went up in price. Yeah, so that's kind of how I would like to, stuff that I'm thinking about that I would like to start doing. So, I mean, there's reasons for all these things, you know what I'm saying? I'm running a business. Like, this is for surely, it is a business, and it has its ups and downs. It's not always super easy to do. It's a lot of trial and error. I'm starting to notice, like, before I went on for my mouth surgery, I was already having these feelings like I really wanted to do something different with the price sheet. I just didn't have a break to where I could really sit down and think about what I wanted to do. And then when I got my break, I crunched numbers and calculated like cost of business. You guys know I also hired an assistant. I have to pay her, you know, so that changed, and there's just different things. So I'm trying to just make sure that my base is covered, and that I'm happy, and that it is still staying within an affordable price, because that's my main goal. I want to keep it affordable for everybody, and then I also want to be taken care of in the end, and I have to pay her as well. So there's a lot of things that go into it. And yeah, so that's that. I feel a little bit better. I feel like I needed to kind of rant that out. It's just things that you deal with when you have a business. It's kind of crazy. I even talked to a producer that works at the same company that Ken works at, and I explained everything to her, and I was just like, it's a video game, but it is real life money. So, you know, think of this in terms of USD. Don't think of it in terms of, I tried to teach her Linden's, and she was just like, I don't understand this at all. But I mean, she did make good points to me as well. Like, she helped me with like sales, understanding sales, and understanding like a price sheet, and just trying to, like, you know, get my head back in the game. And yeah, it helped a lot. Like, I was able to kind of see the light then. I wasn't so confused. But it's hard. I guess you can kind of like equate it to, that's not a logo design. Think about it, if you're a news store and you're just coming into Second Life, and you're like, how much should I charge for my products? And you look around at all the other stores, even well-established stores, and they're like 199 lindens. And you're looking at your stuff, and you know how much time you spend on it, and you're like, damn, I kind of want more than 199 lindens, but you're looking at your competition, and they're at 199. So then you have to figure out, this is shit you have to think about, that I don't know if a lot of people actually are aware, that you got to competitively price yourself. You know, if your work is equivalent to whoever, I don't know what store you want to compare yourself to, but then you're looking at how they package their product and what they're giving their customers for 199 lindens, versus you're finally at a point where you've taught yourself all your mesh, and you're good, you're ready to start releasing stuff, and you look at your own prices, and you're like, fuck, what am I gonna do? I want to charge more than 199 lindens. So there's different things that you have to weigh in. It's the same thing, except for I'm just doing graphics, and you guys are making actual content for the game. And I don't even know how to teach you how to do that, so don't ask. I know somebody's going to be like, yeah, I was thinking about the other day, what should I do? I have no idea. that's a purely personal calculation you're gonna have to come up with there. I don't know how to teach you how to price your items. I'm having problems by myself, like. I struggled with that too, actually, when I had Alter Ego. I started competitive, I think, is how I started out, and then I went through a phase where I was offering fat packs that had like 100 textures in it, and then my price went up to some outrageous fucking stupid number that I should have never made it. And then I ended up going back and changing them again to, then I turned into the clicker. That's clicker. Flicker. Then I ended up changing them to 250. Everything in the store was 250 because 250 lindens used to be $1 in Second Life. I don't think it is anymore. I think 240 lindens is $1 now, roughly. Oh, no. 270 lindens, I think, right now is $1. Marketplace, did I spell that right? Yeah. And then I went to skins, and I don't remember how much my skins were. I think I did 1,000 lindens for skins. And then when I took skins out, I went back to being a template store again. I only textured templates. And I think I marked them as low as I could possibly go, which was 100 lindens. And then I closed. So I can say that a lot of those choices were not good ones. They were not good. But I don't know. I think we all go through it as designers. It's pretty typical. So that's the way I kind of think about this stuff. And I see you guys typing. Just give me a second. Let me get my thought process on this graphic so I can send it to him. And I will read everything that you're saying to me in just a second. I just want everybody to know, there's 19 people watching, that like this artwork part of what I do is very important to me. The people who order, it's very important to me. I'm doing the best I can to be able to serve the community as best as I'm able to do. So just know that my intentions for anything that I change are good. I'm trying to make it accessible, affordable, and you know, if I'm gonna be the person like designing stuff, like it's just, I'm doing the very, very best I can to try to make it to where as many people can get artwork done by me as will allow. And I'll get it together soon, promise. All right, let's find this guy. Linksy. Alright, let's see what you guys are saying here, okay? Because I was not reading what you was saying when I went on my rant, okay? Posniffer, you better not. You better not be throwing no more money at me. Store orders? Oh, girl, you're right. You know what? That might be a good idea, though. The only problem is my website. My website is a problem to do that. I need to find another theme that would be better than the one that I have right now, and then I could do that. I could just label it the store that ordered. I need a different theme, though. The problem with the theme that I have right now, let me show you what my biggest bone is with this stupid theme. Is right here. When you go to galleries, if I keep creating more pages, this will eventually go like to here, right? And you won't be able to like scroll down. So I can't really do that. I can't name it the store that bought it. Then that okay, if I did that, then that means maybe I just keep posting it like a regular blog post, and maybe somewhere I could insert a search bar to where you could search for like your store. You could type in your store's name and then it will go to the post that I made for your store. So maybe my thought process is wrong. Maybe to get rid of the gallery. I don't know, you know, I don't know. Because the gallery itself, these pages, serve a huge purpose. I need a different theme that will cater to a website that has a lot of pages. Then I could do that. That's the only problem right now that I would have doing it that way. Let me keep reading. $2.75 is $1, maybe so. That means that I need to go inside Doll Factory and change the prices. If $2.75 is $1, maybe they need to be bumped up to $2.80. Because for her, I would just like $1 per shape. I'm good on that. I don't need $5 per shape or $4 per shape. That's ridiculous to me. Yeah, maybe so. I mean, this is WordPress, though, right now, and I've been pretty good with it. I actually just paid to upgrade it for the next 2 years. So, it's good for now. It's just, I don't really know how I would display that. Maybe I would just take those out. Take the kitchen sink out. Take the designer bundle out. And, just post them regularly here. And then maybe keep working on these other galleries, like the logo design. So I would take the logo design off their preview, you know, make a separate graphic for it, put it in logo design. Same thing I'm doing now. So these two pages would go away. Maybe. That's how I would have to do it. Just keep them as regular blog posts like these are. Alright, I need to find him. Hang on a second. I'm getting sidetracked. I really wish Flickr would work for me. Right now, Flickr has not been working for the past couple of months on any account that I have. Flickr will not allow me to have a description on my pictures, and that's really screwing me up. I don't know why it won't let me do it. Where did I save this to? I don't know where I put it. Hang on a second. I would really love to use Flickr, maybe over using the blog. Maybe the blog could just be used for information and when I open the client list, but it won't have to be the base for the portfolio. I would really love if Flickr could be the base of the portfolio because they allow high quality images. And I create things at such a high resolution that even my website does not show how great quality these images are. Flickr does though. But it just causes a problem because I can't leave a description on my posts. And that pisses me off. Alright, I'm uploading this stuff on the other screen real quick, and then I'll start on the next order. Let me know. Alright, he's done. Let me go to the schedule and see who's next. Who's my next victim? Bahaha. Alright. We need to make some edits to this one real quick. final edit if I'm not mistaken. It's not okay. I'm a little bit behind on things. I remember I was doing a color balance on this and I got super tired and was like, I give up. I'll do this shit tomorrow. Soft lines. So I'll make these adjustments real quick and then I'll get this one sent over as well. I think it was the glitter that I didn't like. Let me see if I can find my other glitter packages. That means, where did I install those? Oh man, this is wrecking with my brain because I've moved. I've moved files so much the past couple of days. Think Toxic. That would be in 2017 folder. Sort. Dump. I name my folders dump. And then I drop it into a month. So I never know what dump I've actually dropped the folders into. Oh god. If only you could see how messy this shit is. What was the name of that? It was called Marble. Marble. Oh, yes, I found it. What do you know? Okay. Gold. Alright, okay. This was this one I think I was looking for. Yes! Okay, I'm gonna make, golden glitter. Yeah. The wet look. Some of these, you know what, let's just do this. I'm gonna make patterns out of all of these. Beautiful pictures. This is called Lux, so we can uncheck this. I'm talking to myself, I know, this is part of it, just give me a moment. I don't think that that will work with this particular theme. That would be really great, but I don't know. Well, let me think about this for a second. Maybe you're right. Create a store tab, store design tab, have everybody's logo. Then I could link that picture of their logo to the separate kitchen sink. Maybe you're right. Maybe that would work. I'll try it. I have not tried a different browser for Flickr. Really? Okay, then maybe I can see that too and just be like, because these aren't, even my page that I've had for 3 years won't allow me to make any comments. It won't allow me to make comments or descriptions when I upload pictures. Even my old one, the one that I've had for 3 years, that I actually used to pay for, that one won't let me do it either. The new ones the new one I created for Mouse Click won't let me do it. The new one that I created for Doll Factory, it won't let me do it either. So I don't really know what the fucking problem is. But ideally, I would really love to use that. And then maybe I wouldn't have to rely so much on the WordPress blog. No, 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 no. I've already got this one. I already have this one. Just some things that I still have to work out whenever I get time. Okay, let's try this again. Let's put on a different... That's not what I said to do. Oh, that's that one really close up. Oh shit, lies. That's not seamless. That's not seamless either. What the fuck? However, that looks okay. This is one of those moments where how to say this nicely. I don't like what they're doing. I don't like the requests that they're making. To me, this looks real cheesy and doesn't look realistic. It's not a good color. It's yellow. It's not, to me, this is not gold. To me, this looks yellow, but I've actually been pasted like examples. To me, this is not gold. To me, that this color is very yellow. But this is what the customer wants, so this is what I'm following, but I'm not loving it. Maybe they'll change their mind when I be like, this is the best I can do for what you're asking for, and maybe they'll be like, yeah, go back to the other gold that you had before. But to me, that this is not going very well. But sometimes this stuff isn't up to me. It's up to the person ordering it, and I just have to go with the flow. And that's where I am on this one. I'm going with the flow, but I don't like it. And it's hard for me to, like, when this happens, it's hard for me to go with it. To be like, yeah, that's what we want, and I'm like, no, that's not what you want. That doesn't look good. Like, please take my advice. I know what I'm talking about. But then again, you know, maybe what looks good to me doesn't look good to other people. So I just kind of shut my mouth and do what they ask for and let them be the deciding factor if it looks good enough for them. I don't like the color though. But that's about as good as I can get what they're asking for. So I'm just going to show it to them and find out what they like. That just does not, it's not a good color to me. They don't want a brown gold, they want a yellow gold. And I've actually color swatched samples. So this is what we're going to try to do. This is version 4. This is the 6th edit. So we'll see. I'll make a couple different ones and see what they like. Number 6. I really want to change this color gold. So I think I'm going to wait one. Let me look something up. Gold texture. Less brown gold. Nah. Gold is already kind of a hard texture. I mean, a hard color to get in the first place. In Photoshop, for sure. I always have to tinker with it for quite a while to get it right. And let's see what this one looks like. Yeah. To me, that looks better. Someone asked me one time, does that actually happen to where, like, I'll create... They asked me if there were any logos on my portfolio that I didn't like. I'm like, yeah, because it's up to the customer. It's not up to me most of the time. Like, they might want my opinion on I don't know. Sometimes people will ask for my opinion and be like, yeah, I like that. Do you like that? And I'm like, no. No, I don't. It's hard to say, but it's like, it's not up to me. It's up to you. It's your store. It's your logo. You're the one that has to look at this every day. I don't. So it's totally up to you, but no, I don't like this. This doesn't look good to me. But it's a difference in opinion, so do what you want. It's your logo. But I'm honest with people. If I don't think something looks good, I'm not going to lie to you and be like, oh yeah, it looks great. Nah, I'm going to be honest. And some people listen to me and some don't. They're like, oh, well, I'm sorry you don't like it, but I do. And I'm like, that's all that matters. You're the one paying for it. So if you like it, then you take it. But it does happen from time to time where I'm like, no, honey, I don't really like it. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I mean, even that kind of, like, let's take that off. Take it off. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try it. It's a slight difference. So this is version 7. And I can't see chat right now, so if you're talking to me, give me a minute. The example that they've shown me is clip art, and I can't, I don't know, I can't bring myself to do that exact thing, so I'm trying to replicate it. It's legit clip art. It looks like it's from like elementary school. I'm like, ooh, no, why do you guys want that? But so I'm trying to do my best to do my version of what they showed me. Take this off. This off. This back on. That's actually real close. That's real close. So this would go here. That would go here. This would go here. But why? Why did that go all stupid? Hold on a second. Maybe this needs to go here. Okay. I'll pull this one back up again. Oh, it's because I'm in the damn thing. Let's pull this one and go here. So wait. Oh, that's what's changing it, is this part here. Alright. Okay, I see what's going on now. Alright. I was like, wait a minute, what's turning that layer off? Okay, I feel better. Oh man, I'm so confused right now. Alright, so I'm going to say this is 8. And I'm going to pull open these other 2. So they're definitely different. Yeah. Slightly different. I was thinking for this one like a brushed metal. A brushed metal, but make it gold would look dope. But that's not the way that we went. And I'm still not like sold on that one. Let me see if I have the examples so I can color match this again. I don't. I'd have to log in to get it. Alright. Give me a moment. I'll log in and I'm going to pull those screenshots for a second because I can't. Is it back? Let me know if it's back. Yeah? Is it back? Fucking weird. Hang on a second. It's not, oh, my internet is falling apart. That's one thing. What was the last thing you guys heard? It's not even set to the right thing right now. Desktop speakers. Okay, can you still hear me? What do you mean it's been a while? What's the last thing you guys heard? Seriously. Really? You guys haven't heard me since I logged into Second Life? Motherfucker. Wow. Okay. Okay. Alright, well basically what I've been trying to tell you is that these fucking colors are not gold. You guys waited mad late to say something. Let me go up. Weird. I didn't do anything to my mic. Okay, well, sorry. So basically what I'm saying about all these things that I'm flashing up is this is what the customer would like me to do. And that I felt like that this color right here is very green, that I don't really like the color gold. This one is okay, but to me it's orange. I don't know what's going on here. This is, I guess that's, I don't know. This is beige to me. It's too light. And then they also like this, and I just don't like this at all. To me, that's very newbie. It reminds me of 2010 bling in Second Life. I don't really want to go there. So that's what I'm trying to do for this. Is I'm just kind of color matching what they've linked me, and then giving them more samples. But we're already past revision. Allowed revisions with this order, so I'm gonna have to go back and tell them, you know, this next round that we've passed the revision, so we have to either get back on the same page or decide on a color gold or something. But I at least want to give them 4 choices. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just going back and I'm looking at these pictures that they sent me for the color gold that they like, and I'm just color matching it. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, I was trying to IM you and it keeps opening your group. How is that? What do you mean that it keeps opening my group? Ouch. Which group does it open? Maybe SL's being a peen. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't know what you're clicking on. I think I have to... Oh my god, like, so yeah, send me something because I want to know what's happening. When you pull up your profile and click IM, it opens your group instead. Well, wouldn't that be a Linden Labs problem? What? I'm logging in an alt right now. I gotta see this shit.